All right, so here we have Bitcoin on Bybit on the 1 hour. Um, we're actually going to go to the 8 hour real quick. We are making a higher high, and we have plenty of room to make a higher low. Like I said in yesterday's video, we need to stay above 22,500. Actually, I would move that up to 22,700 as of now because the 50 is working its way up. The RSI, we have got rejected from the bullish control zone. We got a lot of resistance right here on the RSI. By the way, the RSI is a momentum oscillator. It judges the bullish and bearish momentum of an asset. If you look 2 videos ago, I go in more into depth what the RSI and the MACD does. So as you see, we need to get above 23,872 in order to cross that EMA signal line on the RSI to the upside. Your major moving averages are working their way up. The 21 is getting close to the 200. So if we can cross that and keep the price action above the 200, that's going to look good. Your MACD looks like it's curling over a little bit. As you see, we have some resistance around this area as well. So if we can get back above this last high on the MACD, that's going to look very good. But that would also imply that we retest the signal line and resume up. Positive momentum is waning on the histogram. We need to get back above 23,950 in order to turn around the curvature of the MACD. We need to stay above 22,537 in order to stay above the EMA signal line. Now we got plenty of room. If we cross below 17,600, we will cross the zero line to the downside. So plenty of room there. But if we break to the 22,500, 22,700 level on a daily closure, I think that momentum picks up. And once we cross that zero line, I think that would lead us down sub 14K. BBWP is nosedive, far below that moving average in the lower zone. By the way, the BBWP measures volatility. So, I mean, we've been going sideways for quite a while here. We could get a retest down here, create a bear trap, scare the shit out of everybody, and then resume up. Or my guess is that we get a wick down to the 23, 500 level, and then resume up. Now let's go down to the 4 hour because your 23K mark comes in at the 50. But honestly, I mean, we need to stay above where we're at right now. This kind of is the line in the sand for me. I do not want to make a lower low than the 22,500 level. But if we do break this, I mean, we could come down to the 50, 23K, possibly even get a wick down to there and scare the shit out of everybody, like I was saying. So on the 4 hour, we are in the neutral median zone below that signal line. We need to get back above 24K in order to cross that signal line to the upside. If we do that, I think we enter the bullish control zone and break these last highs on the RSI. Let's see here. BBWP, I mean, you printed the dark blue signal. We're going sideways here in a range. If we break the bottom of the range, I think we do come down to the 50 at 23K. But we still have room to run. We still have room. Let's go down to the 1 hour. It's kind of short video today. I mean, we're going sideways. Basically, you want to watch the range highs and the range lows at 24,600. And basically where we are now at the 23,500 level. We're riding the top of the bearish control zone right now, below that signal line, but it wouldn't take much to get back above that signal line. If we can cross it, I do think we come up at least to the neutral median line. We need to get above 23,734 in order to cross that signal line to the upside. So not far away. I mean, in the next tick or two, we're going to find out whether we cross that signal line or enter the bearish control zone. If we do enter the bearish control zone, I think we break the range lows. If we can get above the signal line, I think we work our way back up to the 24,250 level and possibly break this last high. BBWP is below its moving average, so I mean, the move is coming. We could consolidate for a little while, but you want to watch for when this BBWP turns around and crosses its moving average. Once that happens, pay attention to your momentum on both your RSI and your MACD. let's go over to the range chart since we are in a range. So we are right by the POC point of control on the VPVR being held down by the 20 SMA on the Bollinger Band. Now, our Bollinger Bands have really contracted and tightened up. We had a little bit of volatility here. This Bollinger Band is a lagging indicator, but it does measure volatility just like the BBWP does, which it is called the Bollinger Band width percentile, the BBWP, and it is measured off of your Bollinger Bands. So, like I said, we're being held down by the POC point of control and the VPVR, tested the bottom band. We're going to find out whether we close above the top band or the bottom band. The bottom band comes in right at our range lows. Top band is basically our range highs, besides for this little BART bull trap right here. Stochastic looks like we're trying to cross the signal line or a retest and resumption down. If we do get this cross to the signal line, I do think we have the potential to close above the top band and the POC point of control. So definitely watch your stochastic, definitely watch your BBWP, and see which way it breaks out. If you guys are liking this video so far, like and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notifications so you get notified with this time-sensitive content. Check out the links in the description below, one being the Discord. We have a lot of great conversation about trading, investing in crypto there. Basically cover everything from metaverse to day trading, everything. And check out the other links with exchanges. You get free crypto, I get free crypto. They have some pretty good promotions going on right now. So yeah, check them out. All right, so here on Ethereum, on the 1 hour, looks like we are finding support on the 50 EMA. Our POC point of control basically comes right above where we are. Basically right at that purple line that I got. I mean directly on that purple line at the 1730 region. So if we can break that, I do think we break the range highs. The RSI, fresh cross to the upside, but we are on this tick. I mean, we are on the current tick right now, finding out whether we're going to cross that signal line or get a resumption down. We need to stay above 1708 in order to keep this upside curvature and cross that signal line to the upside. So basically, we're right there. We're at an inflection point. We're going to find out what we do. MACD riding that zero line. We are slightly above it right now, above that signal line, but your positive momentum is waning. Very low volatility, very low momentum right now. BBWP is riding the blue zone, so watch when it crosses that moving average. When it crosses that moving average, that's when the move's going to happen. And then you pay attention to your momentum, and you'll be able to kind of predict which way it's going to break out. So yeah, watch your BBWP for when it crosses that moving average, and then watch your momentum, see where you're at. See where you're at compared to these signal lines. And if you can get this signal line back above that zero line on the MACD, start printing dark green bars, get back above this last high at 2.43 on the histogram. So bullish case for Ethereum is that you break the range highs. If you can break the range highs, I do think you come all the way up to 1900. If you break the range lows, I think you come down to the 200 at basically the 1600 level. You need to stay above the 200. If you do break the 200, I think you come all the way down to 1350 region. So that's about it for Ethereum. Like I said, it's a short video. You're basically watching whether you break the range highs or the range lows. Now, Solana has a little bit of a different story. You are kind of going sideways a little bit up to the right, but you are in a 1 hour uptrend, being held up by the 50. So basically, if you break the 50, I think you come down to the POC point of control on the VPVR and the 100 SMA. Your 100 did cross the 200 right now, so all your major moving averages are above each other. Your RSI, trying to cross that signal line. We need to get back above 4420 in order to cross that signal line to the upside. MACD, got a retest of the signal line, making some dark red bars on the histogram. We're getting mixed signals. BBWP is in the lower zone, far below the moving average. Looks like it's going to work its way down to that. So we could consolidate a little bit here. Weston, stop it. Sorry about that. we are, let me see here, kind of got distracted there. So we could consolidate a little bit on the top of this range right now, being held up by a VPVR level right now. So if we can break this last high at the 44.66 region, 44.70 region, I do think we have the potential to come up to the 46.50 and then come back to it and see if we can break this high. If we do break that high, I think we go up to our purple zone like we've been talking about at the $50 level. That would also imply that we cross this signal line to the upside, break that last high on the RSI, cross that signal line to the upside, start printing some dark green bars on the histogram for the MACD, and your BBWP turns around. So for Solana, you want to watch for this BBWP to turn around and get back above this level at the 16.56% level. Let's go ahead and check the stochastic. So volatility is contracting. We're right by the POC on the VPVR, but our stochastic is on the tick right now trying to cross the signal line. If we can cross the signal line, I think we break the POC on the VPVR and the top band and start making some closures above there. So basically we need to break this last high at 44.70, work our way up, cross the 46.50 mark on a 1 hour closure, and then I do think we go up to $50. Now if we break the 100 and the POC point of control at $42, I think we'd get a small bounce at 40.28. Ultimately, I think we would come down back down to the 39.50 region. If we break that, I think we break this 37.73 area and go down to the purple zone and then to the depths. So definitely watch your, like I said, watch your BBWP because we are going sideways right now. Watch your BBWP, watch Bitcoin, and then pay attention to your momentum, and you'll kind of know, have a higher probability of which range, high or low, you're going to break. All right, so once again, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Show some support. Turn on those bell notifications so you can get notified with this time-sensitive content. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.